Let's be real for a second. There's something that doesn't get talked about enough. When a woman is drawn to an older man, it's rarely just about age. It's about energy, presence, emotional stability, and yes, sometimes power. But here's the twist. She doesn't just asterisk fall asterisk for him. She asterisk tests asterisk him. And not in the way most men think. In fact, when a woman is seriously intrigued by an older man, she often asks asterisk asterisk too, subtle questions, asterisk asterisk, that reveal everything about his emotional intelligence, his confidence, and whether he's actually worth her time. And most men, they fail these tests without even realizing it. So today we're breaking it down. No fluff, no outdated cliches, just real modern relationship psychology. Here's the truth. There's this fantasy floating around online that younger women are automatically attracted to older men because of money, status, or experience. And sure, that can play a role, but attraction doesn't asterisk sustain asterisk itself on surface level traits. Especially not today. Women, particularly emotionally aware, self-respecting women, are far more interested in asterisk asterisk how a man makes them feel, asterisk asterisk, not just what he has. And when it comes to older men, expectations are higher. Why? Because with age should come emotional maturity, better communication, clearer boundaries, and a deeper sense of self. So when a woman feels that initial spark with an older man, she doesn't just dive in blindly. She pauses, she observes, and she tests subtly, not to manipulate, but to protect herself. All right, let's get into it. The first question she asks is, can you handle my independence? Now, she's probably not going to say that directly. Instead, it shows up like this. She takes time to reply to messages. She prioritizes her own plans. She doesn't immediately revolve her schedule around him. And here's where it gets interesting. She's watching his reaction. Does he become impatient? Does he try to control the situation? Or does he stay calm, grounded, and respectful? Because let's be honest, a confident, emotionally secure man doesn't feel threatened by a woman who has her own life. In fact, he's attracted to it. Most people don't talk about this, but independence in a woman is not a challenge, it's an invitation. An invitation for a man to show that he's not needy, not insecure, and not trying to dominate her autonomy. And when an older man asterisk fails asterisk this test, when he becomes clingy, demanding, or subtly controlling, that attraction fades fast. Now, here's the second question, and this one goes deeper. Do you see me as an equal or as something you can control? Again, she won't ask this directly, but it comes out in moments like when she shares her opinions, when she disagrees with him, when she sets a boundary. And this is where emotional intelligence really shows. Because let's be real, some older men carry this outdated mindset that their age automatically gives them authority in the relationship. But modern women, they're not here for that. They're not looking for a father figure. They're looking for a partner, someone who respects their voice, their choices, and their individuality. So when she pushes back slightly, when she challenges him, it's not disrespect, it's clarity. She's asking without saying it, can you respect me even when I'm not agreeing with you? And if his response is ego-driven, if he dismisses her, talks over her, or tries to put her in her place, that's where everything breaks. Let's put this into real-life context. Imagine this, you're an older guy talking to a younger woman you're genuinely interested in, you text her, she replies, but not instantly, a few hours later. Now, a lot of men take this personally. They start thinking, is she playing games? Is she not interested? Should I double text? But here's what's actually happening. She's living her life and she's watching yours. If your reaction is calm and self-assured, you pass that first test. If you spiral into insecurity or try to guilt her, you don't. Another scenario, you're having a conversation. She expresses a strong opinion, maybe something that challenges your perspective. What do? Do you get defensive or do you lean in, listen, and engage? Because here's the truth, attraction deepens when a woman feels heard, not when she feels managed. And let's not ignore the digital world here. Social media plays a huge role. If an older man is constantly monitoring her online activity, questioning her posts, or reacting emotionally to her interactions, that's not confidence, that's surveillance. And modern women can spot that instantly. So, what can you actually do with this? First, master emotional control. Your reactions matter more than your words. If she takes space, let her. If she has her own priorities, respect that. Confidence is quiet. It doesn't chase, it attracts. Second, communicate like an adult, not an authority figure. There's a difference between sharing wisdom and asserting dominance. One builds connection, the other creates distance. Ask questions, listen actively. If your interest is purely about control, ego, or validation, she will feel that and she will pull away. But if your intention is connection, mutual respect, and genuine attraction, that energy shows too. Here's the truth. When a woman is drawn to an older man, she's not just looking at his age, she's looking at his energy, his awareness, his ability to meet her as an equal. And those two unspoken questions, can you handle my independence? Do you respect me as an equal? They reveal everything. Pass those tests and you don't just attract her, you build something real, something grounded, something that actually lasts. Fail them and no amount of status, money, or charm will save it. So next time you feel that dynamic unfolding, pause, observe yourself, and ask, am I reacting from confidence or insecurity? Because that answer, that's what she's really listening for. If this resonated with you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, modern attraction isn't about control, it's about connection. I'll see you in the next one.